What's going on, guys? It's your man Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here, back for another video. And in this video, I want to give you all 39 different ways to get out here and market your wholesaling business in 20 minutes or less. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's dive into it.
With me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ay, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a...
All right, guys, so I'm going to try to keep all of these strategies short, sweet, and straight to the point. I'm not going to thoroughly break down every single strategy. I want to get through this in 20 minutes or less, so let's not waste any time. The first strategy is going to be driving for dollars. Driving for dollars is just getting out there, riding around your local community, finding vacant and distressed properties, and putting them onto a list, reaching out to them, and asking them if they'll be interested in selling. All right, so the next strategy is going to be direct mail. Direct mail is a great way to market to a ton of people using the mail. You know, you can spend like 50 cents to $1 to get a postcard or a yellow letter out there to some sellers right away. Next is going to be one of my favorite strategies, and that's texting people. I personally use REI Reply. There's going to be a link down below to check that out. But with texting, you can reach thousands of people for very low cost. It's actually one of the most cost-effective strategies on this list. All right, next is going to be cold calling. Getting out here, picking up the phone and calling people that may want to sell their properties. Usually you're going to go out there and get yourself a list. You can check out PropStream. There'll be a link down below for PropStream as well, where you can pull a list of potentially motivated sellers who are ready to sell. Then you'll get those leads skip traced and give those people a phone call. I also recommend using a triple line dialer if you're going to be cold calling, because you have to contact enough people to actually have a shot at getting a deal. So use a triple line dialer and get a lot more calls made. Now, the next strategy is going to be flyers. Now, you can go to your local community center, local stores, post them anywhere legally where you could post them, community boards and places like that, and post your flyer saying, hey, look, we buy houses in this area. Or you can also be trying to attract buyers by saying, hey, if you're looking to buy an off-market distressed property, reach out to us. Next is going to be Facebook groups. Facebook groups are a great way to network with people in your local market who are active right now. That could be realtors, contractors, agents, other wholesalers, etc., etc. You want to be networking. You want to get your name out there and potentially get some business as well. In like local buy, sell, and trade groups, very often you can find real life sellers if you're actively looking for them. Next is going to be Facebook Marketplace. It's one of my favorite places to find motivated sellers, as well as other wholesalers out there who are down to JV some deals together. All right. So Facebook Marketplace, you hop on there, you look for people who are already posting deals. You want to search for things like house for sale, fixer-upper, fix and flip, things like that. And you'll find other wholesalers or maybe even actual sellers who want to sell their properties, and you can reach out to them right there. Next is another one of my favorite strategies, and that's Craigslist. Getting out there and posting on Craigslist, as well as searching for other people who are posting their deals on Craigslist, like other wholesalers and sellers once again. So you'll post your post inside of the real estate sections on Craigslist, and you'll search those same sections to find people who already have posted deals. Now, next is a strategy that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but I very often use this strategy myself, and it's OfferUp. Using the OfferUp app to post your properties on there, as well as like maybe even using OfferUp as like a ghost ad to generate some buyers. So you can post a post on there of like this really nice property, and you'll get a ton of buyers reaching out to you. But when you do have a deal that you need to actually get off, and you can also put it on OfferUp. Not many people are doing that strategy. Next is going to be business cards. Y'all already know it's tried and true. Business cards get the job done. What I've also noticed though is that if you don't have a business card, a lot of these people come from the old school. A lot of the people that we're going to be dealing with, buyers and sellers, they come from the old school. If you don't have a business card, you kind of look unprofessional. Now, the next strategy is a really unique one, and that's going to be stickers. Now, you may see stickers in your local area, like near the expressways or on gas station pumps and places like that. You want to put your stickers in places that are going to be legal. Keep in mind, for everything that I'm telling you all, make sure that you put all of this stuff in legal places. You don't want any of those problems. But stickers can be a great way to get some attention. Next is going to be posting on local community boards. You know, places in your area like libraries and community colleges, places like that, where it's totally legal for you to post things and let people know what you're doing. Whether it's a business card, a flyer, a sticker, whatever it is, if there's community boards, you want to be leveraging them and letting the community know that you're out here open for business. Next is going to be Facebook ads. It can be a little bit of a complex strategy. Don't get me wrong when it comes to Facebook ads, but I've made the process a little bit easier. I do have a Facebook ads course that you can check out in the links in the description of this video. But Facebook ads are an amazing way to generate some motivated seller leads. Using all of Facebook's rich data, they can generate you some great results because they know the people that actually need your help. They know what you've been searching online and what you've been telling people over the phone. So they're one of the best sources to get some motivated seller leads. Next is going to be Google Ads. Google Ads is actually how I got my very first deal as a wholesaler. I was running Google Ads about $8 a day in Chicago, and a guy calls me and he said, I asked him, how did you find me? He said, I search people who buy buildings in Chicago. And boom, he found me, guys. And that's actually how I got my first deal. So thank God for Google Ads. That's how we are actually even having this conversation right now. But Google Ads are, once again, another amazing online way to generate some motivated seller leads. And it's a lot more passive than hopping on phone calls or texting a ton of people. Next is going to be wholesaling hoodies and other wholesaling apparel. What I mean is, get out there, get yourself some We Buy Houses hoodies. Get some hoodies with your logo on it, or some t-shirts, or some backpacks, or some masks, or whatever it is, to really get out there and promote your business. You want that apparel. You want to start to brand yourself. So when people see you out there, they know what you're about. And that's also a great thing to do when you're out at REI meetups, or if you go out to tax auctions and things like that. It's a great thing to have on it's a great strategy. Have it on some good apparel so people know that you're in business. Have your phone number on there. People may not even walk up and talk to you, but they may actually give you a phone call. Next is going to be leveraging your website's search engine optimization, aka SEO. Now, one of the best sites on the market right now to be able to get a really fully customized wholesaling website is carrot.com. Definitely check out the links down below for everything that I'm talking about in this video. But with Carrot, they basically give you out the box a fully search engine optimized website that's gonna rank in Google a lot faster than if you just randomly went to Wix or something or got your free website from GoDaddy or something like that. It's gonna take you time and work to ever be able to build out something like what Carrot has. So definitely leverage your website's SEO. Even if you get a Carrot site, improve the search engine optimization even more. Maybe hire someone on to even increase that search engine optimization even more. Next is going to be bandit signs, guys. I actually made a video on my YouTube channel where you all saw me go out and put out some bandit signs, and I broke it down step by step, everything that you need to do this strategy. Bandit signs are a great way to get attention. Sometimes they may seem like they're overused and abused and kind of cliche, we buy houses and stuff like that, but you want to stand out from the competition. Get really big signs. Bandit signs are a great way to market your wholesaling business. Next is going to be REI meetings. You want to get out there and put yourself out there. Real estate investor meetings are a great way to link up, network, and interact with other real estate investors in your market. Definitely check out places like meetup.com so you can get yourself booked into an REI meeting right away. Next is going to be getting yourself a Google My Business page. Now, if you want people to be able to search you naturally on Google, you have to get a Google My Business page, guys. A lot of people don't really talk about this. Even if you have to get a virtual business address from a company like Regis, go out there, get a virtual business address, and get a Google My Business page so people can search you naturally when they're searching Google. Next is going to be something similar to the Google My Business page, page, but it works very well as well, and that's going to be a Yelp page. Get yourself set up on Yelp. Sometimes you can get in with a special little promotion where you get charged X amount of money, but you get a massive discount and you get a ton of advertising for free from Yelp. So definitely check out Yelp. You want to look as legit as possible out here. So have a Yelp profile. People go there very, very often to make a purchase decision. So it's a great place to market your wholesaling business. Next is going to be bench advertising. Going out there and getting yourself a bench, multiple benches where people sit for bus stops and things of that nature. Bench advertising is a great way to super brand yourself in a local area. So if you're in Chicago, check out Right Advertising. That's WRIGHT advertising. They have bench like you see all of the benches in Chicago is basically owned by Right Advertising. So guys, if you're out there, definitely check it out. It's a great way to market your wholesaling business. The next strategy is going to be something that you don't see a lot of people doing, and that's radio ads. Radio ads are an unbelievable way to get into the subconscious of people in that local area. If you have a catchy jingle with a phone number and like something that they could dance to, you got some good music on there, a radio ad can literally be intoxicating where you'll have people all across your local area singing your jingles. Next is going to be YouTube video advertising. So, a lot of people watch YouTube every single day for hours at a time. YouTube is a great way to get in front of your potential customer, and using the data from Google, you can know exactly who you're targeting. So YouTube ads are a great way to market your wholesaling business. Next is going to be creating a helpful local blog. I highly recommend that you get out there, you become a knowledge broker for your local area and talk about real estate tips, guidance, news, anything that's going on in the area, as well as just like helpful advice for people in pre-foreclosure or tax delinquency, so on and so forth. Become a thought broker, start up a very helpful blog in your area. Next is going to be getting yourself a car magnet. Those big magnets on the side of your car to actually, promote and represent your business. As you're going down the street, people are going to be seeing it. You may actually get some business just naturally. You're in a store, someone's outside like, hey, look, I'm looking at your sign. Do you still buy houses? Got a house I want to sell. This and this and that. It's a great way to get out there and market your wholesaling business. Next is going to be similar to the last one, and that's going to be car wraps. Now, car wraps can cost you like up to $3,000 to $5,000 to get your car wrapped, depending on the size of it. That's like about the price for like an SUV. I was looking into it for myself. But guys, if you get your car wrapped, you're going to attract eyeballs. Everyone's going to want to see what this car says on it. So car wraps are an amazing yet kind of expensive way to market your wholesaling business. Next is going to be a strategy that you all have heard me talk about on this channel if you've been watching me for a while many times, and that's hiring house hunters. What I mean by house hunters are people that can go out there and do some driving for dollars for you. You can even enlist the help of Uber drivers and mail carriers to get out there and look for vacant houses for you, and they'll get paid a commission when you close on that deal. Next is going to be networking with other wholesalers, title companies, lenders, realtors, contractors, basically everyone in the industry. You want people to know that you exist. So when they have a deal or you have a deal, you have connections out here. Sometimes I realize, especially coming from Chicago, if you don't know a certain person, then it's almost like, oh, well, you can't possibly be legit if you don't know so-and-so. So make sure that you're networking with other people in your market. Next is going to be starting a local REI meeting yourself. That's a great way to bring in real estate investors locally. If you don't have a local REI meetup, start one yourself. You can start using a site called meetup.com. Now, the next one is one that I really think a lot of you all should really act upon and use long term, and that's asking to speak at a local school or community event. That can be a great way to instantly become a thought leader, instantly become someone who is to be respected and is well known in your area. When you're asking to speak at a local school, it can be your old elementary or high school, and you go back and you talk to the kids and get some footage while you're there. It's a great way to market your wholesaling business. Next is going to be sponsoring a local team or event. Now, very often, they've got those local teams, local sports teams. It may be bowling, it may be soccer, it may be anything, right? Get out there and sponsor these events. Sponsor a team. Sponsor, like someone, like make it be known, like some well-known event. You want to get out there and be a sponsor and maybe even a vendor at one of these events. Next is going to be promoting yourself at trade shows. You want to go out there and get yourself a booth at these trade shows and let people know, like, hey, we're out here buying houses. We're looking for more acquisition managers. We're looking for people who want to get out here and make a difference in their communities and start to buy up these vacant properties. Boom, that's a great way to get out here and market your wholesaling business. Next is going to be one of the OG methods, and that's getting out here and door knocking, guys, knocking on people's doors, being outright, going up to people's houses, asking them, hey, Miss Johnson, I see that the house is a little bit, it's a little bit run down right now. I know y'all may be going through some things. Are you interested in selling? Door knocking is very bold. It requires, some chutzpah to actually get out there and do something like that. But it's a great way to get out there and market yourself. Don't be afraid. Next is another one of these really, really important ideas, and that's reaching out to local power players like community organizers, etc. Like people who have an invested interest in the community. Link up with them and let them know that you want to make a change by buying up these vacant houses in the area and let them be your voice. That's an amazing way to get out here and market your wholesaling business. So guys, man, if y'all getting value out of this, like for real, do your boy a favor, hit that like button for me. I'm trying to get this done in 20 minutes or less for y'all still. The next strategy is going to be running a newspaper ad. Now, a lot of the older community, they still read newspapers all the time. Most of the newspaper readership are the people that we're looking for to sell these houses, right? So you could definitely get yourself an ad inside of the newspaper and promote your wholesaling business. Next is gonna be a real boss way to get out here and market your wholesaling business. Shout out to Ryan Pineda and Home Run Offer out here in Las Vegas. They're out here marketing their wholesaling business on television, guys. Television ads are one of the best ways to market your wholesaling business and get out there and really become, a known brand in the area immediately, basically. It doesn't take too long when you're on the 9 p.m. news every single night. So television ads are a great way to market your wholesaling business. Next are going to be a variety of different things that you can get from places like Vistaprint, and that's going to be pins, calendars, magnets, etc. Like get yourself some business merch for your business, so you can give this stuff out to people. Maybe even like magnets to put on their refrigerator, stuff like that. Get yourself some business stuff like pins that you can give away to people. That's a great way to market your business. Now, number 39, guys, is gonna be email marketing. But when I say that, I'm talking about having automated follow-up sequences so you can reach back out to people that have already submitted a property, or maybe you've spoken to them. It could be a buyer or a seller. You want to have an automated email follow-up sequence so then you can put the follow-up on autopilot, guys. That's an amazing way to get out here and market your wholesaling business. Now, man, look, if y'all made it to this point, first off, make sure that y'all smack that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't already, man. But if y'all made it up to this point, I also have one more bonus strategy for you all, and that's going to be leveraging your social media accounts. A lot of the business that I get a ton of deals sent to my inbox all the time. That's because I have this YouTube channel, because I got thousands of people on my Facebook page and stuff like that. I'm leveraging my social media to acquire opportunities. Make sure that you all get out here, leverage your social media, start actually using Facebook, start actually getting on LinkedIn and networking with people. Leverage your social media. It's like, especially in 2021, y'all. Like for real, like especially in 2021, it's like if you're not kind of active or visible online, it's almost like you almost look like a scammer just because you're not online. So guys, trust me, you definitely want to leverage your social media. It's one of the best ways to really seem credible and really get out there and market your wholesaling business, guys. So, man, I hope that this video provides some value, man. Once again, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, share this video with other people that y'all think it may benefit. You know, if other people need to hear these strategies or whatever, share it on Facebook groups. Share it somewhere, guys. Go ahead, hit the share button, like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I hope that y'all staying healthy, staying blessed. And until next time, guys, we are out.
Push the button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.